If you're young, ambitious, and you don't really feel like a uni degree or a general trade or even just a regular 9 to 5 is for you, starting a lawn care business might actually be one of the smartest moves you can make, even if the business model doesn't really sound that hot. I know it sounds crazy, but just hear me out. This video is for blokes that want more out of life. And no, I'm not talking about overnight success. I'm not talking about the crypto or the flashy online stuff you see all the time. I'm just talking about a business that actually works. And I'll be honest, I've had a few messages from a couple of blokes now asking if lawn care is really that good or if it really does work. So I wanted to make an honest video about why lawn care is actually and genuinely a great business model for young men to start. Alright, and this is without all the sugarcoating. Now, if we're being honest, a lot of young men, especially in this generation, are probably feeling pretty stuck right about now because, I mean, realistically, even from school, you get told it's either uni or a trade, or you're just gonna have to figure it out. It's not like the schools actually teach you about how to build confidence or how to build momentum or independence. And this is actually where the lawn care industry really surprised me, because it doesn't just make you money, it forces you yourself to build skills and actually grow up. Now, this is actually probably one of the biggest advantages, is it gets you to grow up out of that immature state that you're in when you leave school into your early 20s. This is where you see all the people go out and do some of the weird stuff that they do. It forces you to just get out of that habits and get out of that mind frame and start maturing up a little bit. Now, here's why lawn care works really well, especially when you're young. Because first of all, the barrier to entry, right, is next to nothing. Okay, so you don't have to be qualified. You're not qualified at all for that matter. You don't need tens of thousands of dollars. All you have to do is just start. Number two is instant cash flow. This is massive. All right, you don't have to wait 2 weeks or a month to get paid. Once you do the job, you send the invoice that night, you're paid the next day. Right? Some of them take a couple of days, but it's usually within that small time frame. And that's massive because it means that every time you go out and work, the chances are that by the time you finish your week, you'll have majority of the money that you made that week. Cash flow is actually really important, and I feel like it's not talked about enough. Now, being a business owner in general teaches you discipline, it teaches you communication, it teaches you sales, marketing, all of these skills that realistically later on you can use in another business if you wanted to, or you can use in all aspects of life. Now, me myself, I actually started about a couple of years ago. All old gear, nothing fancy. I had a very small list of clients because it was a declining business. It was from my father before me who did lawn care himself, but his back was a bit buggered, so for medical reasons I had to take over. I was actually headed to the Air Force at the time, but it was only really supposed to be for a short amount of time until I realized what I could actually do with the business. And I'll be honest with you, at the start, it was not glamorous. It was early mornings, it was hot days, it was cold days, and when stuff breaks on you all the time, and it's not like it happens over a span of a couple of months, it happens 1 week, everything goes. You'll learn that pretty quickly as well. And also too, you learn everything the hard way. You don't really prepare yourself for it, you have to learn it the hard way. But then pretty quickly, this all changed, because once I saw the money start coming through, I saw the clients that were mine, and I saw the signage that had my name on it. That feeling that you get when you realize that something is actually being built here, and that these people rely on your business, and that money that comes in is for you, that feeling you get does get pretty addictive. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit you. I mean, I'm not gonna say that it's easy and it's pleasant and it's lovely. No, you have really long days. Again, the weather can be extremely brutal, and you're probably gonna be working harder than 99% of all your friends. But the difference is, hard work with purpose beats being lost at any time. And this business, by the way, isn't for everyone. So if you're lazy, it's not for you, obviously. If you want overnight success, it's not for you. If you're not willing to show up consistently as well, it's also not for you. But if you're willing to work hard, you're willing to learn, and you're willing to improve, then you're gonna start seeing the results pretty quickly. And starting young is actually like a cheat code, okay? Because you got fewer responsibilities, you can take higher risks as well. If you make a mistake, you've got plenty of time to recover. Confidence, money, direction, and discipline. these will all compound the earlier you start. Look, a lot of these blokes, especially in their early 20s, are really taking this time now to figure it out. Why not start right now and have that momentum building right now? Again, the earlier you start, the better, because it just compounds. Now, what the lawn care business really gives you is your routine, it gives you pride in your work, and it gives you a direction, which is a lot of things that I feel like in this generation of men, they are quite missing right now. If you're young and you are ambitious and you are actually looking to start a lawn care business, or you're on the edge of the ropes and you're thinking about it, don't let anybody talk it down, okay? No, it's not crypto. No, you're not doing Forex trading. No, you don't have a marketing agency, but don't let anybody talk it down. Don't let someone say, oh, so you're what? You're like a gardener. Oh, that's what you do now. Oh, well, good for you. It's like, no, I make more money than anybody I know coming out of school, right? Now, I don't mean to flex or anything, but it just goes to show that it just doesn't matter, okay? You could be in any industry you want. It just depends how you take it. It depends how hard you work on your business. And you can make some really good money doing lawn care if you scale it right. The other thing is too, you don't have to scale it if you don't want to. Pros and cons of them both, because if you scale, you're probably not gonna have a lot of time. The stress is actually quite high, and your instant cash flow is minimalized because obviously you're investing a bunch of money into your business. Now, on the other hand, if you don't want to scale straight away, you have a lot more time, a lot less stress, allows you to do a lot more things with, you know, your family, or if you have a partner, allows you to go do things like that. Holidays are much less stressful because your head's not wrapped around work. And also too, it's just coming home is just less book work to do, because obviously you don't have employees, so you don't have to do any insurance there or any paperwork, paying them, other insurances, marketing fees. You know, you don't have to do any of that extra stuff. You send your few invoices and then that's it. So it depends what you want. But the benefit of scaling is that when you stop scaling, your instant cash flow that you do get will be much, much higher wherever you stop than just down here. So there are benefits of both, so it just depends on what you want. But don't let anybody talk you down or make it seem like it's not enough. And don't let you tell yourself, like, oh, is that really what I'm gonna do? Like, you watch everybody do day trading and, yeah, like all the drop shipping and all that sort of thing, and it's like, it looks all, oh, online, exciting, oh, this is how we do it, especially for young men. But I'm gonna tell you, this is a business that it's not new, no, and it's not that exciting. However, it works, and if you put your mind to it, I mean, look at some examples. I follow the people that are doing really, really well in their lawn care business as well. Some of them aren't even from Australia, one of them's from France, another one's from USA. And I tell you what, especially the guy I'll say from USA, he's got a multi-million-dollar business now. Pretty well. So it's like, well, like I said, don't let anybody talk it down. Make sure to drop a comment if you are thinking about starting or you're already in the industry, and be sure also to subscribe for more honest videos about the lawn care industry, anything that might come up, whether it's reviews or whether it's the lifestyle in general or any just tips and tricks. Well, with that, guys, I'll see you in the next video.